I used to work in the corporate world for the last 30 years. I never imagined that I would have to wait 30 years to start doing something that I really liked.
Hey all, Max here, and this is How I Changed My Life, the series where we take a look at the real life stories of people who drastically transformed their lives. So today we'll be taking a look at the story of Samuel Code and how he decided to quit his job of 30 years in order to pursue his passion of becoming an actor. So if you feel like you've ever been stuck in a job that doesn't truly feel like who you are, then this video's for you. So please make sure you subscribe and maybe even share it with somebody who you know might feel this way. So without further ado, let's take a look at the inspiring story of Samuel Code.
My name is Samuel Code, and this is the story of how I changed my life. I used to work in the corporate world for the last 30 years. I never imagined that I would have to wait 30 years to start doing something that I really liked. And my last job was in a technology corporation. It was 10 years ago. And I can tell you in a few seconds that every day that I went there was like going to a class full of zombies and people who were not alive. They were looking at you. You can see in their eyes that they were not really there. But I needed to take the job for several reasons. But I always wanted to do something that I really liked. So I was taking my classes, my music classes, my acting classes at the same time, but it was a few hours a week. The rest of my life was dedicated to being a desk. And you know, I have comforts. I have 2 great cars. I could go out whenever I wanted with my wife. I used to travel 2 times a month. But I was very sad. And time was flying, in one year after another year. And I will look those billboards with the new movies and with people doing what they really like. And I was like in prison, you know, somebody owned my time. Monday to Friday, anytime I was supposed to be available and ready to talk and have meetings of things I didn't really care. My life was about art, and there was no way out. Is this my life, or is this somebody else's life? If it is my life, how come I'm not doing what I want? So I kept waiting and waiting and waiting until one day, even though people told me, "Are you crazy? I mean, you're too old. I mean, this is too late. You have kids. What's going to happen with their college? What's going to happen with you, with your wife?" So guess what? The first thing I did was to start cutting the things that were giving me a fake happiness. So we start cutting all the things that we didn't really need. And guess what? A lot of those fake friends started to disappear. A lot of those society friends started to just not show up anymore. The first months I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I couldn't sleep. But I'm gonna tell you now that it's been 3 years. I live in the same place that I used to live 3 years ago when I had that great job. The big difference is I am happy. I have time to work out. I eat at home more frequently. That means I have healthier foods, healthy things, healthier life. I should have made this decision long time ago. And you know, even though people told me, "Who's gonna hire you? Look at you. I mean, you're not a model. I mean, what are you gonna do about it? You're already old. Your accent, I mean, what are you thinking?" Well, the last year, I did 15 short films. I did 2 feature films. And I have a lot of fun. If you don't change your life today, we could have this same conversation 10 years from now. The same one, no changes. So when are you going to take that decision? Because I took it until I was on my 50. Could you believe that? but I'm still breathing and I'm still being able to enjoy nature, to enjoy listening to the birds. So I have hope. That's all that I need, and that's all that you need to change your life and start doing what you really want. And you will find people, you will find doors, you will find ways to do it. If you live 1 year doing what you love, that's better than living 50 years doing what somebody else expects from you.